Welcome to the Fresh Pack Natural Goodness series. We regularly need reassurance that we're making healthy choices for ourselves and for our families. Fortunately, with the natural goodness of Fresh Pack, you know you're doing just that. We've all heard that increasing your fluid intake can be beneficial to our health and that we should be consuming about 2 liters of water a day. But how much fluid is too little and what complications can this lead to? We're joined again by Dr Chamendran Naidoo. Welcome to the loft, Doctor.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you with us again.
It's nice to be here.
Yeah, so why is fluid intake important for our health?
Well, firstly, fluids, and specifically water, is so important for your body. Did you know that 60% of your body is actually water?
Yeah, that part I knew.
Ah, okay, fine,
No.
okay, fine. But you are very, very smart. So, yeah, so 60% of your body is actually water, and water, fluids, is actually integral in taking toxins away from your body, as well as nutrients towards specific organs.
Right.
Yeah, it's integral in all the cellular processes in your body.
Okay. How much should we be taking in? What's too little?
Well, generally people say the 8x8 rule. So 8 ounces of water, 8 glasses a day. So 8x8. Now, generally that's okay as a rule of thumb, but it's already too little. For men, it's roughly about 13 cups a day, which is 3 liters, and for women, it's about 9 cups a day, which is about 2.2 liters. But it also depends on your health status, because if you're ill, then you need more. Yes, because as you get a fever, you start breathing more, you start losing more through your breath. If you're in a very hot climate that's very humid, you start sweating a lot. And also, depending on your age. Kids generally need less because of their smaller body surface area, and adults generally need more.
So how can we tell if we're not taking in enough fluids?
Generally, if you start to feel thirsty, you're already a little bit dehydrated. So what you need to do is continually hydrate throughout the day, even before you're thirsty. When you get a bit thirsty, when you're getting a bit dehydrated, you start to feel a little bit more lethargic, you feel a bit fatigued, you get that headache, and that's usually what you feel.
Wow. And doctor, what is the impact of not taking in enough fluids?
Now, because fluids are so integral to all the bodily processes, by not taking in enough fluids, you're actually retaining those toxins and you're not getting nutrients to all the important organs. So generally you'd feel the headache, you'd feel impaired consciousness or concentration rather, and worst case scenario is actually death. Dehydration is so bad.
Oh, and if we're exercising, should we be taking in more than 2 liters a day?
Generally, if you're quite active, you should be taking in more. So hydrating adequately during the activities that you're doing if you're exercising, and then after as well. Now, if you're doing intense long distance running, cycling, or any intense activity, you actually need not just hydration, but you also need your electrolytes, because you're replacing the water, but through your sweat you're losing your electrolytes like sodium, potassium, well, chloride. And yes, so you're replacing the water, but you're not replacing the electrolytes. So generally, with long, intense activity, you also need to replace your electrolytes.
And does the same apply for adults and children?
Well, children have a smaller body surface area, so they don't require as much fluids. So if an adult male who's healthy in a temperate region would take 3 liters, an adult female would take about 2.2. For a child from about 5 to 8, they would take a liter. From about 9 to 12, about 1.5 liters is fine, and then from 13 plus, about 2 liters is okay.
Do all liquids constitute as fluid intake?
Well, there's also fluids and water in food. So 20% of your water is actually coming from your food.
From your food?
Yes.
If you're not just eating bread all day?
Well, if you're not just eating bread all day, yes, of course.
Carbs are bad, see?
Well, not entirely. A balanced diet is good. But fluids aren't all made equal. So if you're drinking a lot of caffeinated beverages, generally, like coffee, for example, stimulates your urination response. So you end up losing a lot of fluids as well. So it's not all equal. Generally, you should avoid sweetened beverages with high caffeine.
How do we make sure we're getting in the required fluid intake throughout the day? Because sometimes when I'm about to go to bed, I realize that I haven't drunk any water, and then I try to down 2 liters before I go to bed.
Well, that's not the best way to handle your fluid. What I like to recommend to patients is to just continually have a bottle of water with you during the day, or spice it up a little and have something that you enjoy. what I like to have is rooibos. Rooibos is absolutely amazing because it's non-caffeinated, it's naturally sweet, and Fresh Pack also comes in a lot of nice flavors. There's echinacea, there's hoodia, which makes it very interesting. And now with summer approaching, you don't realize how much you're losing.
Yeah.
So it's nice to just keep a bottle of iced rooibos with you and sip it throughout the day.
Yeah. What are the nutritional benefits of drinking an alternative like rooibos?
Well, rooibos is packed with antioxidants. I absolutely love rooibos. And when you're sick, you need those antioxidants. And when you're healthy, to keep you healthy, you want all those antioxidants. Yeah. And the nice thing is, like I said, it has no caffeine in it, so it's not going to keep you up all night, have you fatigued the next day.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you for having me.
Fresh Pack Rooibos is all about choosing the healthy way, whether you choose the classic range or the many flavoured or herbal options such as hoodia, echinacea, ginseng or chamomile. It's easier to enjoy all the beneficial antioxidants, no caffeine, and of course the natural goodness of Fresh Pack Rooibos. And it's delicious served hot or cold. If you'd like to win a Fresh Pack hamper consisting of a selection of delicious teas, SMS the keyword Fresh Pack to 33650 now. SMSs cost R1.50, T's and C's apply and can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. Until next week, keep yourself and your family happy, healthy and enjoying life with the natural goodness of Fresh Pack Rooibos.